Welcome back to Yard Dog Digest. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about operating our trucks in extreme temperatures. We all know that to be profitable, you've got to run your truck around the clock and all year round. And in most parts of the US and Canada, there will be at some point during the year where there will be a freeze and you can't let that halt operations. If that sounds like your location or one of your locations, follow along as we talk about what you might think about including in a cold weather package. Engines and their lubricants have an ideal operating temperature, and to make sure that you can prevent cold weather wear, we recommend a block heater and sometimes an oil pan heater, the receptacle for which is right here. On the other side of the chassis is the battery box. We're not going to walk over there, but we recommend a combined CCA of at least 1700. CCA stands for cold cranking amps. Another popular feature is a heated fuel filter as shown here. That can help to prevent fuel gelling in the winter. If you've got further concerns about that, you can take it a step further and add an in-tank fuel heater. Some combination of those options will help to make sure that your truck will start and run cleanly in winter months. Once you've started the truck and you're running, one of the challenges you'll run into in winter months is getting traction. For that reason, we recommend a diff lock on the rear axle. What that does is it'll lock both wheel ends together and help you get traction. Additionally, one thing we see maintenance managers get concerned about is driver misuse. With our truck, you have to hold onto the switch in order it to be activated. As soon as the driver lets go, it'll deactivate and prevent damaging the rear axle. Because of that traction issue, we see a lot of people really salt terminals in the winter months. It's important to keep that off of the truck as much as possible to prevent corrosion over time. Here we can see a rear mud flap, a mud flap in front of the rear axle, as well as a fender over it. These trucks spend a lot of time in reverse, so it's really key to make sure the front of that's covered as well. Behind the front axle, you'll also see a mud flap, and this truck happens to have a splash skirt, which will help not only protect the cab, but also keep the mirrors clean as well. Here we've got a heated mirror option. Easiest way to tell is it's got a wire going to it. Really important to have in winter months. What you'll see to start a shift is the mirrors will frost and freeze over. Makes it difficult to see, so it's a good idea to have that heated element to ensure drivers have optimum visibility when they start their shift. In extreme heat, there aren't quite as many creative options, but there's still some important things to consider. We see a lot of people spec air conditioning and cab fans for summer months, but it's also important to consider airflow on the operator. On Autocar's ACTT, you'll find windows that open on both the right-hand and left-hand side of the truck. On the right-hand side, there's a slider window. On the left-hand side, there's a roll-down window. So take those things into consideration as you're specing your equipment out for extreme temperatures. Thanks for watching the video. Please continue following for more videos. Please send us your ideas and don't forget to like and subscribe.